week were reoccurring from last week?
I didn't see necessarily kind of the same thing. I mean, other than what started the big inning was a walk. But before, I mean, pitches just weren't coming out the way they had in the past, and he was erratic out of the zone consistently. I'm referring to last week. This week, that first inning, I mean, one of the better hitters in the league, does a nice job staying at 2 strikes. It's not like he punished the ball, but he got a hit. Otherwise, that first inning, every ball he threw kind of looked different, had conviction, a really good first inning. And then, I don't know that it bothered him giving up a solo shot or not, back-to-back innings there. But whatever caused kind of the world to turn on its axis a little bit, we could have delivered more on the scoreboard early. And as they kind of chipped away there, the momentum kind of started to swing, and he didn't throw as well. And McMillan wasn't throwing great at the beginning of the game, and then he started to throw well. So if I could, spin the world backwards and know what was going on there, I would do it.
What did McMillan do so well? Obviously, there's 2 runs in the first inning, but really not much after that.
Well, yeah, but there's guys on base. So to me, I thought our guys competed really well. I think where we missed the boat was he's at 84, 85. We asked to challenge the Beck play at first, and if for some reason he was safe or he reaches base, he's now got to face Drew Gilbert and at least get to about 90 pitches, and maybe they don't send him back out. But that was a big deal because his pitch count was really high early in the game. And again, like any pitcher, I mean, it's probably human nature. They start to get the momentum offensively, and he had kind of wiggled out of some jams or competed through some jams. And so now he feels really good about what he's doing. So they got him to about 110, whereas maybe we could have knocked him out of the game 92, 95 pitches into the game. And that's Friday night baseball in the SEC. That's a big deal.
Do you like the preparation the last week or so and how guys are kind of interacting in the dugout throughout the game? Has that been an issue, or do you think it's just baseball kind of catching up to you this week?
Yeah, I mean, Tuesday was different. You're off site, but, to kind of bow up as best as a small guy can. I mean, I kind of already dealt with the question, did Tuesday's game have anything to do with tonight's game? And to me, that would be at the heart of it. I'm being it'd be completely disrespectful to 2 of the better teams in the country. Alabama played really well tonight. Their roster is really good. Coach Bohannon obviously knows what he's doing there. And then our guys had, I think, 10 guys on base in the first 3 innings, and are kind of a diving play away and maybe one other deal going on from really creating some damage against a guy, if you look at his numbers, is a true Friday guy. So the preparation tonight, if anything, had a little bit more juice to it, maybe because it's Friday, maybe because they know Alabama's good, maybe because Tuesday they took one on the chin. But I think that deal was a neutral site game. It's a wood-bat game. It's entirely mutually exclusive from tonight. And tomorrow technically is mutually exclusive from tonight too, but we all know better. It's a 3-game series you're in, and you start to learn your opponent a little bit, and there's certain things that go on that might carry over, like Will Mabry being really efficient with his pitch count. That allows him to come back one of these 2 days, if not both.
There was a lot of talk about approach on Tuesday night. Was it approach issues tonight or just some bad luck in big moments?
No, and bad luck's tough. I mean, I don't know how you call bad luck. You can control whether you square the baseball up or not, like Cortland does. You don't have any control over the guy making a diving catch. And ideally, you'd like to kind of bunch up your stuff, your activity that you do, kind of like they did in 1 inning. They had a big inning. We never did that. But we kind of had some things going for us all over the place until, again, that momentum shifted a little bit there. And, again, their bullpen guys did a good job, but the beginning half of the game is where we had an opportunity to produce more on the scoreboard. And, again, one of those things, if I had an answer why it didn't or we didn't find a hole, I would let you know. But the at-bats were pretty damn competitive against a really good Friday night starter.
Tony, after winning so much, when you do lose a couple, it can maybe feel bigger than it should. Do you say anything to your guys to kind of mitigate that and just say, hey?
Yeah, I mean, I say it kind of tongue-in-cheek, but also very serious. It's ironic you ask that because of who we're playing, and I'm referring to their football coach. But no is my answer, but it can turn into that if they listen to what you guys have to say. Or maybe the fans get frustrated, and I'm not, you guys got to do your job, and we're blessed that you guys treat us pretty well. But no, unless they listen to the wrong people or they go to dinner and, want to complain about a bunch of different things. But again, I think at the heart of this thing is we competed against a really good team, and it was a back and forth battle, and we didn't win. So we'll get back after it tomorrow and see if we can do that to them.
Tony, kind of along that same line, what do you say to Chase to kind of keep
I trust Coach Anderson with, I mean, I love my family and they're here watching the game, but this is kind of my whole life going on here, and pitching's the most important thing. So, and Frank was the first call I made, so that's probably a dramatic answer there, but I trust him to do that. Now, if I got something, checking video or something, little nugget, I'll throw it at him, but he'll be right back to business. And, you know, any pitcher, like I said, is going to kind of scuffle, but let's be honest, it's 2 in a row here where it didn't go as well as he wanted, facing good opponents. But, you know, there's probably some stuff to kind of reset a little bit and kind of tune into what he was doing well in the other outings and maybe what caused him to scuffle in these, and get after it for a week and then pitch again next weekend.
Is that 8th inning as good as Blaze looked since his comeback?
Yeah, it was awesome, but I think Tuesday he was really good too. I mean, Tuesday was a deal where it didn't feel too good to take him out of the game, but the whole reason we took him out of the game was so he was available tonight. And the way the kind of deal worked with Mabry, you know, I think we ended up putting him in a good position. I just wish we would have been able to tie the game or be within one. But he was sharp, and each time out has shown a little bit something different. So I think we're getting close to that guy who not only was last year, but I think he'll be better because he's more experienced, he's more physical, you know, all that good stuff.
With the way Blaze looked, would you consider putting him back in the rotation, maybe letting Chase get a little rest in the bullpen?
At some point in the rotation, you know, the one thing you got with our schedule, and it popped up this weekend, you got the quirky Thursday TV stuff. So, you know, things we've done before is, you know, shuffle things around because of that. Now, we're a couple weeks away from that, but that's kind of been floated around in the office. If you want me to, if I was being unfriendly to you guys before, I'll be friendly there by giving you some insight that we've kind of floated that deal when those Thursday games pop up, maybe trying something.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Tony.
Thank you all.